Welcome to the Energy Roundup. This is a channel where we discuss the latest matters regarding energy in the UK and around the world. On this channel, we cover anything to do with matters surrounding energy. As this is a new channel, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Now carrying on with the video, recently, Elon Musk has spoken up about the energy problems that are facing the UK and the rest of Europe. Musk, the second richest man in the world, who has made a large portion of his fortune in Tesla, has revealed his opinions on the current energy crisis. The world needs more oil and gas as a bridge to renewable energy, stated Elon Musk. We need more oil and gas to deal with energy shortages while pushing to a transition period to renewable supplies, he followed up with. Musk made these comments as Europe is grappling with its worst energy crisis in decades as Russia is lowering natural gas deliveries to the region and nuclear power plant outages in France further sap supply. He further stated that at this time, we need more oil and gas, not less, while adding that he is not someone to demonize the fossil fuels, but at the same time he understands that we must have a clear path to a sustainable energy future. Europe's politicians have already earmarked about €280 billion to ease the pain of surging prices for businesses and consumers, but the aid risks being dwarfed by the scale of the crisis. The European Union will call an emergency meeting of energy ministers to discuss bloc-wide solutions. Musk said ocean wind has massive untapped potential and added he is a proponent of nuclear energy. If you have a well-designed nuclear plant, you should not shut it down, especially right now, he said. Tesla make products including electric cars, solar roofs and batteries that contribute to decarbonizing the transport and energy sectors. In a separate interview, he said that realistically I think we need to use oil and gas in the short term, because otherwise civilization will crumble. When asked if Norway should continue to drill for oil and gas, he said, I think some additional exploration is warranted at this time. Adding to this, he said, one of the biggest challenges the world has ever faced is the transition to sustainable energy and to a sustainable economy, which will take some decades to complete. He also stated that offshore wind power and generation in the North Sea, combined with stationary battery packs, could become a key source of energy and it could provide a strong sustainable energy source in winter. Many climate experts agree that the world could not simply switch off all reliance on fossil fuels like oil and gas immediately. But they have also urged local and national governments to promote renewable energy like wind, solar and hydropower while wearing society off of planet-warming fossil fuels. One point of contention for some climate experts and activists is nuclear power, which some environmentalists see as a potential hazard, but others see as a source of carbon-free energy. At the conference in Norway, Musk said that he supported nuclear energy. In Germany, long-planned shutdowns of nuclear power plants have been called into question amid energy worries surrounding the war in Ukraine. California lawmakers are also considering extending the life of the state's Diablo Canyon nuclear power plant to shore up supplies. Although Elon Musk's call to drill for more oil raised eyebrows, it was in the context of the Russian invasion of Ukraine and how it sent gas prices skyrocketing. He went on to say, we need to increase oil and gas output immediately. Extraordinary times demand extraordinary measure. Obviously, this would negatively affect Tesla, but sustainable energy solutions simply cannot react instantaneously to make up for Russian oil and gas exports. Many articles have been reporting this, but these articles do not mention the fact that Elon made it clear that he hasn't changed his mind and still believes that renewables, especially solar and wind, are the way to go. I want to thank the leaders and the people of Norway for their long-standing support. I do think we actually need more oil and gas for civilization to function. But simultaneously moving fast to a sustainable energy economy. This quote shows that Musk is talking about fossil fuels being needed right now to keep civilization functioning until we can reach sustainability with renewable energy. Nuclear power makes sense for the environment if it can both operate safely and have safe disposal of nuclear waste. These comments from Elon Musk have reflected a broader concern that the uptake of electric vehicles will be hampered by rising electricity prices, according to the head of equity strategy at Saxo Bank. Peter Garney on CNBC's news channel said that car manufacturers would face headwinds going forwards. He further went on to say that we see that in the 12-month trailing auto sales figures coming out of the US and Europe, they're coming down, and they're coming down pretty hard in Europe. While the electric car market is expanding rapidly, there are areas of concern. Garney stated that, I don't think it was a coincidence that you had Elon Musk in Stavanger, in Norway, talking about, please don't decommission any more nuclear power plants, you know we need oil and gas to do the clean transition, we need that bridge. And I think is very well aware that you cannot sell a lot of electrical vehicles with electricity prices going through the roof right now. I mean, the cost advantage for electric vehicles versus a gasoline car is fast diminishing here in Europe, and I'm really wondering to what degree that will begin to impact sales for EVs. Ghani's remarks refer to an interview Musk gave in which he offered his opinion on fossil fuels and the wider energy transmission. Musk, who also stressed the importance of renewables such as hydro, solar, geothermal and wind, later described himself as pro-nuclear and said, "We should really keep going with the nuclear plants." With European economies facing an energy crisis and soaring prices over the coming months, there have been concerns in some quarters that the increasing cost of charging an EV will disincentivize uptake among consumers. The UK's new Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, is set to announce a support package to address the cost of living crisis imminently, meaning that the overall effect of Ofgem's decision is still uncertain. In the days following the announcement of the new price cap, a spokesperson for motoring organisation the IEC sketched out the current state of play. Despite recent falls in the price of petrol, gasoline, and diesel, the cost of charging at home is still good value compared to paying for either fuel, but again underlines just how the rising cost of electricity is affecting so many areas of people's lives, Rod Dennis said. We're also aware that public charge point operators are having no choice but to increase their prices to reflect the rising wholesale costs they're faced with, which will heavily impact drivers who have no choice other than to charge up away from home, Dennis added. However, despite many critics of Musk's comments, many people have listened to his opinion due to the fact that he has made a fortune developing automobiles that reduce the planet's fossil fuels need. However, some countries cannot drill their way to energy independence. The United States is one of them, for example. One of these reasons is the fact that new oil projects won't bring down prices or increase supply in the short term. In conclusion to this matter, the United States, and the world for that matter, cannot drill its way out of oil price volatility or into real energy independence. Energy prices are high because fossil fuels are a global market highly influenced by conflicts around the world. Increasing leasing and permitting rates even beyond their current historically high levels won't change that. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Please like, comment and subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video. See you next time.